welcome. We're here at the Narendra Modi Stadium. You join us for this.
Could have gone either way on that call, but I reckon bowling first is the sensible call. Put the batters under early pressure and hopefully get the breakthrough.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Okay, everything looks set to get this match underway. The new ball will get some movement, and the openers are going to have to be wary of that.
First ball of the match.
It's going a long way. What a shot.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, great shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed. And 4 runs. How will the bowler respond?
Edge, but it drops safely. You feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Chance. And the chance goes begging.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Fantastic catch. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. Really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Whacks the free hit away. Fielder coming around to cut it off, perhaps.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though.
4 runs hands. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
How will he reply?
Straight to the fielder. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Another massive over of power hitting. Run rate did dip a bit though, although I don't think they'll complain much about this start.
No. Terrible shot. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Doesn't beat the infield. Can't get that outside the ring field. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Might look to go big again here.
Couldn't get it through the field. 4 runs added there. Pakistan 34 for 1.
Dropped off after such an amazing start, but they're still going very strong after the 3rd over.
Kumar, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Cuts that off well in the infield. Finds the fielder with that shot. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts, end all the way.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
such a great delivery. Pitching it on length is obviously the way to go. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be four.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
That's the end of a very good over. Great. Pressure being placed on the batters here.
They're setting up the middle order to really attack the later overs. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Pandya, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Pandya with a huge appeal.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. They'll have to head back to the pavilion. He's got their tail up.
Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide, a square leg. Could be four.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
End of the over, 5 off it. Pakistan, 51 for 2. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nicked it. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. Big dive from the fielder. Tremendous catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Kumar sees the end of the over. A superb one it was. No runs and a wicket to show for it as well.
The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Smacks that away through the gap.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. The field's providing a bit more support for the bowler. The captain... and giving them some leeway.
Everyone's gone up.
Encouraging the bowler to take a few more risks as the field's moved around. Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot.
End of the over in a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good... set up for a strong finish.
Yadav coming into the attack. From the Reliance end.
Going with a more defensive field choice.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. Pakistan, a 64 for 3. Chakravarti from the pavilion end. Wow, that's missed the lot. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edge, but it drops safely. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edged, what a ball. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Three runs added in that over. Pakistan, a 67 for 3. Thick edge. Huge edge. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Coming in at number 6 for Pakistan.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Swept away but finds the fielder. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. edge. Amazing delivery. Was quick onto that in the infield. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble.
Shaquille looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal.
Was there an edge? This could be trouble.
Straight to the fielder. Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Finally won't stop that.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
Massive outside edge. End of the over, 7 off it. Pakistan are 81 for 4. Chakravarti from the pavilion end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. Oh, that's a terrific shot. Leant in and punched through the leg side for 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Gone! Oh, that's a bit unlucky.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Is coming in at number 7 for Pakistan.
Well, the bowlers have got on top now. They've really slowed down this run rate.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Rohit into the attack now from the Reliance end. chance. Caught. That's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Finds the fielder with that shot. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Edged. End of the over. Just one off it. Pakistan are 88 for 6. Going with pace now. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Pushed under the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Gill, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Couldn't get it through the field. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Rohit from the Reliance end.
Four overthrows. Oh, that throw was unnecessary, as it turns out. Pretty costly.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. It's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Square cut, finds point, no run. Bold, stunning delivery.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. The left-arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Afridi taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. There could be a couple if they hustle. Just been missing though. India having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat though.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Missed it. Stumping opportunity. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. This could be trouble. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Right, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Right-handed batsman is coming in at number 10.
He's got their tail up.
Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Wow, that's missed the lot. Not too sure what they're appealing for here.
For six.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Everyone's gone up. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate.
India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Kumar coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Edge, amazing delivery. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. He was quick onto that in the infield. Perfectly timed.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. How will the bowler respond?
No. Terrible shot. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find something to make up for the rest of the batting team's failures. It's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot. Can he come back with a dot ball? Silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Tries to flick it past back and square, but that'll be an easy catch.
Much and really in the end delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Oh, what a shot. First ball. Smashed it.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat. How will he reply?
Should get a few here.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
One gone, and an excellent start to this power play.
Shah, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Reliance. Oh, my. That's just flown off the middle.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Goes through. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Track. Head was completely still and they struck that high and long for 6.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Misses everything.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
That's quite extraordinary. Holy, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body.
Shot, gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
That was just a massive shot. Middled it and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Nearly gets the edge. Afridi with a great delivery there. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. Maybe not short of the boundary though.
That really was an impressive shot. Good timing and driven through the covers.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. Doesn't beat the infield. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. That is a textbook on drive. Sees the ball just drift, times it well, and it races to the boundary.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. End of the over, 10 runs from it. India are 84 for 1.
4 overs down, and the captain won't be too happy with her bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up. Maybe bring on fourth or fifth change, just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Coleman goes large again. 2 maximums in a row. We're in for a treat here, I reckon.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Over, India are 106 for 1.
Well, the run rate is soaring at the moment. They're well ahead of the required rate. Sublime stuff.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Reliance end. Oh, thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket. 6th last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. And out. What a great catch. Diving away and plucked it with one hand.
2 down. The long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
Nice shot. Straight to gully. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick, and then worry about getting runs. Couldn't get it through the field. A direct hit and this could be gone. And that completes the fielding restrictions. Time for some field changes.
Some massive hitting in that power play, going 12 plus runs and over. The bowlers need to tighten up, or this match is going to be lost quickly.
Too far down leg and helped on its way. It's high and gone. It's a maximum.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
Straight drive, mid-off, and cut that one off.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Hamza will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain. All the way, got it right out of the middle. That was a mighty win. Really just too easy to score runs and chase down that total with time to spare. A great all-round performance.
Well, there's only one team really in it today. An exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary.